This video contains spoilers for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus. So, if you want to stay spoiler-free, don't watch this video. But if you're okay with spoilers, then here we go. Hello, lovely people of the internet. This is G-Scotty here. And Pokemon has just dropped two thick, if you will, two very, very thick updates on their new games, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Pokemon Legends Arceus. So we're going to dive into those. I took a few notes, but mostly this is going to be off script, so hopefully you guys are excited for this little update video. Hit that like button, all that jazz. Let's just get into it. First things first, let's talk about their Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl update. I just gotta say, I think the visuals of these games are really, really good looking. I think that they definitely did a very good job in updating the visuals, making them look really nice and really pretty. I know a lot of people don't specifically like this art style, but for me, I'm very excited for it. I think it looks really, really nice. And speaking of really, really nice, the music, the remixes, oh my goodness, so good. When I heard the Eterna Forest remix, and especially the Gym Leader Battle remix, good gracious, I am so excited for this updated music. I think it sounds wonderful. Okay, one of the big first things that they talked about was the inclusion of the Poketch, which I'm really excited that they have it. And I understand, you know, that was a big part of the original game. So yeah, of course they're going to bring back the Poketch in these games. No brainer. I do think it's kind of a strange placement, how it's just kind of slapped there on the screen, but I mean, what else are they going to do for it, you know? I really have no idea what else they would have done with it. I will say that even though it's not like the cleanest looking thing, how it's just slapped on the screen, it could have been a lot worse. I will say that I think I'll like it even more if there's a way to move the location of the Poketch. If they do that, then I think that's going to be really, really cool. If they don't, I guess it's whatever, but yeah, I think that'd be something that I would really like to see. The next big thing, they're bringing hidden moves. Oh dear. Raised a little bit of worry in me that they were bringing back HMs. I don't know if they're going to bring it back in the traditional sense where you have to teach it to a certain Pokemon. I don't know. It didn't really seem like they were going to delve into that subject really, really hard right now. I really do like how each of the hidden moves are accessible through the Poketch. I think that's really, really nice. Even though Defog is back, and it's a hidden move, and it makes sense because it's Diamond and Pearl, but still makes me sad. So yeah, I just really hope that we don't have to teach our Pokemon the hidden moves. If that's the case, that's going to be a big bummer. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what the future holds with that. Next thing they talked about was the Poffin making. I thought it was cute. I think it's a cute little extra. Amity Square. I can't say that. Amity Square. I think it's fun what they're doing with this, how you can walk with 6 Pokemon. Really, really cool. A little history lesson. Back in Diamond and Pearl, you can only walk with, it's kind of a list, Psyduck, Pachirisu, Drifloon, Baneri, Happiny, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Torchic, Shroomish, and Skitty. And then later on in Platinum, they added so you could have the starter Pokemon, so Piplup, Turtwig, and Chimchar, and their evolutions, that they could walk around with you too. I think that's really cool that they're doing something new with it where you can walk with 6 of them, but so far in the trailer that they gave in the little update, it looks like those are the only Pokemon that are walking around. So it does make me worried that they're not going to update that and give any Pokemon the opportunity to walk around with you. I guess it's not really that big of a deal, but, you know, still just something that makes me go like, oh dear, like I was hoping that they would update that a little bit. But all in all, it's a cute little distraction. I guess there's not much to it. And alongside with the Amity Square, you can cook alongside your Pokemon. So that's cute. I guess you can make bigger, better Poffins. But yeah, I guess that is the thing that you can do. So yeah, all you Poffin makers out there, get ready. And the last thing that they touched on with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl was showcasing Cheryl, Riley, and Gardenia. I want to touch on this just a little bit. So with Gardenia's gym, it's the same as Diamond and Pearl. which I mean, that makes sense. You know, we're remaking Diamond and Pearl, not Platinum. That does make me worry a little bit, just for this reason. I really think that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl should integrate some features of Platinum, kind of like how in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they incorporated Emerald in some places here and there. It does make me worry, like, I wonder, are they going to include anything with Platinum? Now, that being said, going back to Amity Square had the starter Pokemon, you know, Piplup and all those guys, and that was only a Platinum thing, so I guess they are going to incorporate it, but I wonder how deep they're going to go into it. Those are my thoughts on the whole situation. So, yeah, that was Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Let's move on to Legends Arceus. So, at the beginning of the video, they talked about riding Pokemon. They didn't introduce any new riding Pokemon, but honestly, that's fine. The ones that we have, I think, are really, really cool. I think it's really interesting how you call the riding Pokemon. It looks like you play the beginning of the little Azure Flute song, which is how you originally call Arceus in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So, interesting little details here and there I really, really liked. Now, this part of the video brings up something that I'm actually very excited about, and that's that you can actually hear your playable character make noise. I know that sounds really, really weird, something that, like, you really shouldn't be all that excited about. So that means that there is some voice acting. It doesn't sound like there's much voice acting, but there is some voice acting in the games. However much they decide to go with, I don't know yet, but the fact that they're going towards that direction is so exciting. That's what I really, really think that Pokemon needs to do, is incorporate maybe not full voice acting, but having some voice acting here and there. Next thing that they talked about was the wardens. So we don't really know too much about what the wardens do, but so far we have 4 wardens that we were introduced into. There's Mai, Iskon, Leon, and Arizu. I really hope I'm pronouncing those right. I probably am not. But interesting dialogue with Leon says that she gives offerings to the noble Pokemon. So maybe that's all that they really do, is they like guard the little shrines for the Pokemon nobles, which we'll get to in just a second. But yeah, I wonder if they kind of replace the trial captains in some way. You know how there was like 4 big island kahunas in Pokemon Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I wonder if they kind of have the same vibe to them, how they're the guardians of the island. Maybe these Pokemon wardens are the guardians of these Pokemon nobles, which once again we'll get to in just a second. I don't know. Not too much is known about the wardens. They didn't give away too much information. I don't know. I think it's really interesting that they are the ones that instigate giving offerings to these really, really strong Pokemon. So next thing that they talked about in the video was Jubilife Village. I mean, you can take pictures with your Pokemon. Yay, kind of cute little distraction. You can customize your trainer. One thing that I thought was interesting was that there was something called a Pokemon pasture. And it looks like the Pokemon pastures are kind of like the Pokemon boxes, where you can store Pokemon, take Pokemon out of the boxes to add to your party. But I guess they're now Pokemon pastures? Question mark? I guess that's what they are now. Super cool. I really like that idea. But I would say the biggest takeaway from this segment of the video was that you can actually craft things. In the video, it looked like you had a medical herb and an orange berry, and then you could mix those two together and make a potion. I thought that was really, really interesting how they're incorporating crafting into the game. Really, really smart, in my opinion. I think it's a really, really good idea. Now, the biggest reveal, I would say, out of both of the updates that they gave us was Pokemon Nobles. It looks like these guys are just super powerful Pokemon, almost like bosses in the game. Very, very excited to see more about these Pokemon. But we got a really, really good look at one of these Pokemon Nobles called Kleavor. I think that's how they're pronouncing it, is Kleavor. Kleavor, I don't know. Not really that creative of a name, but I really liked the Pokemon's design. It looked super cool, in my opinion. They revealed that it was a bug rock type, so very, very interesting typing. its subtitle was The Lord of the Woods. And it also looked like when you were battling it, it was level 18. One of the big things that they revealed was that it has a exclusive move, I would say, to Kleavor. And that move is Stone Axe. Very, very interesting. It did a lot of damage to that poor little Oshawott. Poor thing. Now, other things they revealed in this little bit was that you could use items called Forest Bombs to defeat it in human combat. So it looks like you just like throw these sacks of foresty goodness, I guess, at the Pokemon to weaken it until you can battle it with one of your own Pokemon. So something really interesting. Something else that they didn't really like mention, but I wonder if what they're going to be doing is having little sanctuaries for the Pokemon Nobles. It looked like there was a closed off area for you to go into to meet Kleavor. And part of me thinks that's a really, really cool idea, having like shrines or sanctuaries. Part of me thinks that's really, really cool. The other part of me is like, well, if it's going to be an open world concept, I wonder, you know, is there any other way that we can sneak into this closed off area where we can meet the Pokemon Nobles? Are they not going to do that? I don't know. Just food for thought. Just what I've been thinking about. So yeah, those are the updates that the Pokemon Company dropped for us today. What are your guys' thoughts on all this? For me, I'm personally very excited for both Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and I'm also very excited about Legends Arceus. I would say that the star of the show was Kleavor, you know, getting to see a brand new Pokemon, really, really cool. And yeah, I would just say that there are some things here and there that make me go like, oh, I wonder how they're going to deal with this. But for the most part, I think both of these games look really, really fun. I'm very excited to play both of them. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. If you liked this video, hit that like button. Let me know if I should continue to do little news updates on this channel. I don't know. I really enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys did as well. But thank you guys so very much for listening, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!